Good afternoon, everybody. I am Diesel Pilot. I am not Pro 007 or Sinister Sama, who are currently not able to join us right now, but we are about to start one of our next matches of the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Tournament for 2022, featuring the Classic 188 and Scarface Nico. These two have been with us. They've been going through, they worked their way through the group stages over the last couple of months, and they both advanced to the bracket stages. And beg your pardon, but I was not anticipating doing this intro. So just a moment while I get the details. Okay, so the information that I have here is that we've got Classic 188 and ScarfaceNico are 16 and 17 seeds respectively after they came through the bracket stage. And they will be starting here in just a couple of minutes. Uh, oh, there we are. So Pro 007 is working the race time room and they'll be getting going here. Chat, you know the drill. Let's get your guesses in for what's going to be world number one. I've been having a wild, crazy hot summer. So I'm saying I want world six. I like what that guess is right there from Chibi Cage. Vanilla World Order, long time favorite. We've also had Reverse World Order from Zero Wing. So let's see what they give us. Our runners have been released. We're just waiting now for the stream delay to catch up. And we can see on ScarfaceNico's side, we've got that timer counting down to start. So any moment now. Oh, hi. First time to European beat Matt. World 2 guess. And the actual answer is World 3. And with the first fort, the escalator fort, 6F1. And looks like both of our runners are going to go and ride the fort. ScarfaceNico made the decision to go ahead and try to grab that power up. He did successfully. Classic One chose to avoid it and is also just going right on through the disco waffles. Gets a mushroom in the power up box. Sometimes it gives us a star to let us get the bro kill on Boom Boom, but not this time. He's going to have to fight him normally. And 1, 2, 3 hits, he's out. And ScarfaceNico is out as well. Probably once I get the sync up, it'll be just in time. And joining me in the commentator booth, I got Pro 007. Welcome and good afternoon. Well, Pro, don't hear you just yet, but let's keep looking. We did a pipe check, and we now have Air Force Fort. So both of our runners making their way through Air Force Fort. And Classic One's going to be the first of our runners in to fight Boom Boom. Yeah, Air Force Fort. Yeah, I know. It's Air Force. It's they fly. It's fortress. Fortresses are on the ground. But we have another pipe check after that, and let's see if this gets us the path to the castle. It does, but there is still another fortress that has to be defeated because we got a lock in place. Both of our runners finding this out now. They're going to have to play 7-6 beta, the waterfall stage. With no clouds in place yet, that's still going to be the one to be blocking it up. ScarfaceNico having a little bit of a control issue, just slightly out of the waterfall. There he goes. He's gotten through it. Classic One as well. Now let's see what other fort we have. We've got another stage to fight.
I hope you can.
There you are. I thought I heard you, Pro.
There we go. All right, sorry about that.
Hey, welcome.
Yes. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one. Between these two runners, definitely. Both with both are veterans of the community, and
All right. Well, welcome to the commentary booth. You know what? I am going to go and get some other things done. I'm going to pass the baton on to you. Glad you're able to join us, and I'll catch you later.
all right, thanks, Diesel. All right, hello everybody. I'm Pro8007. Sorry for the delayed entry. It's been bedlam here at SpeedGaming on this fine Sunday, but we are here, and we have a round 1 match between TheClassicOne88 and ScarfaceNico. Both players finished 4-2 in group play, and both are eager to make their mark here as the 16 and 17 seeds. The winner of this best of 3 match will play the top seed, Mitch Flower Power, in round 2 next week. So it's going to be quite a daunting task for either one. Okay. Alright, let me know if it sounds better. I'm still adjusting a few things here, so just give me... So, hopefully you can work with me on this. Now I'm overly loud. Tweak it just a little bit. Alright, alright, hopefully that's better. Alright, so Classic was the first to get to the airship here in World 3. Nico not far behind. He's about half a stage behind at this point. As our runners will again be looking to take advantage of your Classic, saying no thanks to the item box, but didn't need it. One hit Wendy, always a nice thing. So a good start here for Classic. Getting out of here at Classic with the early lead here. Chad pointing out Nico does have a cloud to his advantage, which could be useful, but they are playing tourney brackets in games 1 and 2, so clouds will be valuable here. And we got a music box in World 6, Chibi Cage correctly guessing. We got 2 10 tiles right off the bat here. That means there's going to be at least 2 4s, maybe as few as 1, and the pipes are not going to be helpful today. We're going to have to play 2 stages just to get through. Alright, Classic in 6-2, a kind of a French vanilla. It's pretty close to its actual location. Classic going to Small Mario, Scarface with the raccoon tail. Classic is not afraid to go small here. He is very well practiced in Small Mario strats, and will use those to great effect here, I think. Nico taking the 5 up there. I think it was kind of quasi-intentional. Classic in the 1-5 beta. Nico, see if he avoids the hammer, bro. No, he's going to go right after him. And it's just a boomerang, bro. Classic working his way through the bottom path. Nico picked up a hammer. Won't be that useful. He could skip 1 stage here if he wanted. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Alright, so Nico rolling the dice here a little bit. Classic, seeing that he's still small, uses his star and gets a P-Wing. Alright, so the 6-7 tile is Quicksand from World 2. And Classic going on. Again, those P-Speed strats are actually going to help him here because Tail's a little slower, but Nico took a damage boost to compensate, so our runner's staying close. Nico, again, using the hammer to skip a stage here. Classic using a P-Wing for the fort, and this will be the only fort in World 6. It is 6F3 Carpet Fort. Ooh. It can be a little hard maintaining P-Speed with some of these moving conveyors, but Classic does an okay job getting through. Nico, again, in the sync is very, very real so far here. Alright, so Classic putting the Hammer Bros to sleep, and oh boy, we got nippers in 4-1 here. Gotta be real careful here with these guys. Got all sorts of nastiness here in 4-1, and Classic unfortunately took a hit there at the very end. But is the first one out, just a couple of seconds, if that, ahead of Nico as we head to the airship. So 6-7-6-1. Classic finds 6-1 in the 6-7 tile. There's a nice little bit of sync with a boss pass. Very good P-Speed execution there by Classic. Nico doing a good job in 3-6. And to answer chat's question, yes, the commentator does read your chat. How's it going, Nerdy Zuff? So Nico's actually going to have a slight advantage here because he can use P-Speed to get over the mast here in the 6th airship if he so chooses. Unfortunately, does not do so. And also loses his tail. So both of them will have to go in as regular Mario against Lemmy in his home court. And Lemmy needs the standard 3 hits. So Classic out at 10:38. Nico is going to be about 6 or 7 seconds, 7 seconds back. So very close so far in this Game 1 match. So we got a slight break in the action, a quick background on our runners. Nico, I believe this is his 2nd year in the tournament. Nico, this is his 2nd year in the tournament. He made it all the way to the quarterfinals last year, pulling off the upset on DLP 316, was their top seed last year, and managing to get all the way to the final 8 before he was dispatched by Teeks. Classic is no stranger to the community. He finished 3rd in 2018, our first year of the tournament, and finished runner-up in 2019, falling to Macobra 52. And he was knocked out in round 2 in 2020 to Mitch Flower Powers. So he was absent in 21, but he's back here in 22, and had some early tournament rust, but has done a nice job. Bouncing back, and fortunately I got caught by the Lakitu there. So Nico takes the lead here. And so Classic going to use a mushroom from 5-8. He's going to use those P-Speed strats to gun through this stage and get rid of the Lakitu. That Lakitu will be back. Okay, you should be fine now. And Nico, using that cloud successfully in 5-9, one of our 2 auto-scrollers still in the rando, is now opening a decent lead here on Classic. So Classic, unfortunately, is going to have to play this 45-second auto-scroller. While Nico here is in the World 3 airship, with his looking fabulous in that Tanuki suit as always. And a one-hit Larry, so 1332 for Nico, so a pretty quick World 1 there. Get out your commands in chat if you got them. Classic, oh, nice jump there at the last second, getting rid of the fire chomp. So we got World 4 prediction in chat. Seen 3, 6, and 1 so far. So what'll it be, chat? Ooh, Classic in underwater here with double hammer bros, and yeah, he got caught. World 2 now. Nico is gonna Classic's gonna have to make a trip to the Mushroom House and gets a Tanuki suit of his own. Nico in one of our 9 lost levels could have taken the top route here and bypassed a large part of this, but has opted not to, so a little slower, but still pretty efficient there. Alright, so Classic on his way to the airship. Nico was able to use the pipes to bypass a decent chunk of World 2, and there are 2 fourths right now. Yeah, Boss Bass was up there, but he's easily avoided. Ooh, Nico having a little trouble here in 1-2. Finally pulls through. Classic takes care of Larry, no trouble. So we have the World 1 fort, and for those of you not familiar, World 1 fort cannot by logic be required to finish a world. Logic assumes you're always going to go for the item. So that's not the case here, so we already know that the lock in front of 2 fort is going to break this, so Classic taking the top route with Boss Bass kind of just lurking there in the distance, but no problems there. Nico is going to make a pit stop and take on some Hammer Bro. He's got a Giant Bro now. Gets rid of him, gets a star. So an interesting difference in strategy. Classic's gone out of his way to avoid Hammer Bros. Nico's been a little more willing to go after them. And it did give him that cloud, so it was justified on that level. But, you know, it is somewhat, that strategy is somewhat predicated on getting good items to supplement what you're already getting from the princess. So we shall see. So Nico's going to have to play the second Hammer Bro. Classic, he may well go for the item here. Okay, Nico got an anchor, which is a wild card item. Classic, does he have enough? Does not have enough hang time to get over there. He'll have to do it again. Classic does get the item this time, and it is just a music box. I imagine he's going to be putting those bros to sleep. We have a vanilla airship, World 2 airship. Nico having a little trouble with a thick Morton, but gets rid of him at 1748. Classic is catching up a little bit here. But Nico with a 1748 halftime right now. Alright, so yeah, our world order so far has been 3, 6, 1, 2. Nice jump, nice clip there by Classic. Clearing the mast, like a hurdler. Very nice. We have world 7 now. 4 straw off the bat here. And Nico is going to play that fort, and which is a good choice. And it is 7F1. AKA Fort Knox. Nico gonna take the 100 coin fine and go and and arm himself with a P-wing, which is faster, even with the 100 coin fine, than doing the intended maze route. Alright, no lock broken on the board here, so Classic is going to follow Nico's strat there and do the same thing. Alright, so South Central Island seems to be where everything is. What pipe will it be? Alright, there it is. We have 6-4. A couple of fire chomps, and ooh, Nico manages to keep his footing there. Could have slipped off there and taken a dip, but manages to hold on. Tries his luck with the anchor, and it turns out to be a mushroom, which will help him a little bit in 7F2, aka Piranha Fort. Nico, little sluggish out of the opening here. He gets to the Tunnel of Love. Unfortunately takes a hit there. He's got to be careful so he gets out of a power-up. Ooh, Nico got hit by a fireball kind of off screen there, so that's unexpected. And Classic now in 7F2 has caught up nicely here on Nico. Okay, Classic taking a damage boost to get around the piranhas. Alright, let's see if Nico is not going to play the piranha stage. Nico also using a P-wing. He was hedging that World 7 airship might show up, since all things 7 seem to be popping up. Classic was trying to get around and hold on to his fire flower. No doing though. But a 3-hit Ludwig, for Nico, and he gets the off-screen wand grab at 2202. So very nicely done by Nico. He's going to save a couple of seconds there. Alright, we got 4 and 5 still in play. And it is 4. And we have a fort up front. Double bridges, so this fort is going to is very likely going to will create that bridge to the other fort. So this is, unless there are 3 forts, this is 100% required. And even if it weren't, you generally play the fort in front of you anyways. Alright. So... Oh! Classic unfortunately lost his jump button input there and takes a dip in the ragu. Looks like the item from the princess was frog suit. And the World 4 forts once again are paired. World 7 forts and World 4 forts were paired. Nico stayed with top route and gets a star, so he'll get an orb on Boom Boom. Classic picking up a star there. Nico is just about done with this world. There's the World 7 airship. I believe... World 5 is the only one we haven't seen yet, as far as airships go. So Classic also going to get his orb kill on Boom Boom, so... See how he handles World 4. The World 7 airship, arm himself with a frog suit, probably just get a quick damage boost. Yep. And a one-hit Iggy. That's what we like to see. 24.53 for Nico. Classic about 25 seconds behind, I'd guess. Maybe less. And he's got his P-speed strats going, and he is flying through this airship, and yeah, that's gonna give him a couple of seconds back there. So a 26-second difference between our runners going into World 5, which can either be really short or really long in my experience. And, well, we got a fort up front and a pipe right after, so short. So this seems to be it. Nico didn't quite get the ideal start, but it does have his P-speed going through Navy. Yeah, we do have they do get hammer suits, which will be useful later on as we reach the end game. So there's Paradox Pipe, and alright, so another fort and 5-1 are what stand in the way, and the blue fort is kind of a threat, it's 5F2. Almost even its vanilla location. One tile down. Nico, very good P-speed strats. So about a one-stage difference so far. Classic, I think it was Classic does go for the pipe clip. Doing a little swag there. Nico in 6-10. With giant enemies, so little dicey, but not too bad. And a World 5 vanilla airship. Nico going for the fire kill. Looks like he got it. 2750 for Nico. We don't really see what Classic is doing right now. He's got a little problem with his feed. Alright, how many bridges to Bowser? Could be anywhere from 0 to 4, -1 to 4. And minus, of course, means the bridge is created behind the pipe that takes us to Bowser. Alright, so another hammer suit, so alright, so we got regular tanks behind Navy. Nico is going to play it. And I think I tend to agree with this choice, especially since hammers don't break locks. You don't want to come back to this screen. Nico in super tanks, holds on to P speed throughout. Alright, so Nico heading now into the pipes. Alright, he's in the dark maze. There's another pipe. And Air Force is close by, so we'll see how he decides to play this. More traversing through the darkness. There's 8 Fort next to a lock. Nico continuing on. Alright, Nico kind of sees the writing on the wall here. There's a kind of a weird double loop with all those pipes, so he's just going to play 8 Fort right now, which is 5 F1. Alright, so the lock didn't break in front of him, which is good. Back into the dark maze. It's like it says no thanks to the hand stage. He's gonna play Air Force though, and 3 F2 in its natural habitat, of course. Alright, there's the lock, so Super Tanks is 6F2. That's gonna break, that's gonna blow this open, so after this, Nico will be heading into the bottom right corner, and will be on his way to Bowser. First, he's gotta survive 6F2, which has hit him 3 times now. He's having some trouble just avoiding damage now, but he's got hammer suits for Bowser, so he should be fine. Right, so on to Bowser. 1 bridge. And it's 2-4. Third time is the charm. Oh, Nico taking a dip in the ragu. And now Nico's got to go back and do this again. Luckily, he's got a second hammer suit. Nico does clip through the wall this time, so no problems for him, and he'll have 5 jumps to take out Bowser, and that will do it. More jumps, and that will do it. So ScarfaceNico is going to finish this off, clocking an official race time of 35:15. However, there are some unexpected variables involved here with Classic, who lost power a few minutes ago and lost his internet connection. Nevertheless, a fine performance by ScarfaceNico, and really both runners, for as far as we could see it. Classic has just officially finished with an official race time of 36:14. Classic, Scarface was in the lead for the last 30 seconds. I was behind by about 30 seconds. So we'll be right back, and I think we're gonna do game 2, I guess, rather shortly here. So stay tuned for game 2 of this best of 3 match in just a moment, just a few moments. All right, we are back for game two of this best of three round one match between Classic188 and ScarfaceNico, the 16 and 17 seeds, going head to head for right to go to the second round of the tournament, where they will face the top seed of this event, Mitch Flower Power. So, Nico led for a large portion of the race and ran close to wire and was able to pull out the win. And okay, we have World 5 leading off with 7F1, Fort Knox, and they cannot take the 100 coin fine this time. They're going to have to do this the normal way, which means this will take over 1 minute to complete. Yeah, not quite the start you like to see, but they will have to just make do with it and move on. Alright, so no problems there with that. So now we got two pipes, and they're both gonna... Classic is gonna play the pipe right away. Nico's gonna go for some items. Ooh, yes. Classic sees what this is, and he realizes, yep, I'm going to go for that pipe. And he goes for the level rather than the two Hammer Bros, and we'll get 6-2 as his reward. Nico getting a music box. So this is a Jet World 1 as kind of an apology, I guess, for making them do Fort Knox like that. World 2 airship, Morton's airships, where Roy is taking residence. And it's a one-hit Roy on top of that, so Nico the first one out at 223. Alright, so World 5 was first. What's it going to be next, chat? Ooh, Classic unfortunately taking a hit there, so no command for him. Another music box, so Nico getting a nice, plentiful supply of those. We're in World 6 now. Alrighty, so that fort is required. And it's 8 fort, best fort ever. Classic just going to play the fort right now and save himself the exploration later. We know this is actually going to be the correct move. I'm not sure if it's really going to save him any time, but actually it does. It'll sit because he doesn't have to do it twice. So Nico taking 2 hits there is not going to get the 1 cycle, but he will get an orb on Boom Boom, so he's going to be out of here just a bit faster than Classic, who damage boosts his way through the spikes. Classic had to wait for some copulating brothers there before he could move on. Nico has 3 music boxes and a mushroom. Classic just moving on. He's going to play 3-4. Nico picking up a cloud. He benefited from that in game 1. It allowed him to skip 5-9, while the Classic had to play that. Classic doing a nice job with his P-Speed strats in 3-4. He'll be the first one out. Moves on to 5-4. Another does help himself to a mushroom there, get himself back to Big Mario. Nico managing to avoid a drop into the pit there. Playing a little dicey there as we had the 1-5 beta. 9 beta stages included in the randomizer. They're finished levels that are partially finished levels in the code that we've included in the randomizer just to liven things up a little bit. So Nico, Classic clearing the way a little bit for himself. Classic going to the 6-8 tile, gets 5-2. We'll see if Nico goes for the opposite tile here. Could make a difference. You never know. No, he's going to play 6-8 as well, so no route divergence here. Nico taking a damage boost there, trying to get his P-speed up. Unfortunately, couldn't quite make that jump over the mountain. In the World 7 airships, so if they can get Fire Mario here, that's a pretty easy fire kill on Lemmy. Classic doesn't want to do that. He just wants to get out of here. Nico picking up a raccoon tail. Classic, perfect P-speed strats in World 7 airship, and Lemmy's gonna take more than 3 hits this time. Needs just 4, so he's out. Classic out at 7:41. Just under 5 minutes for the world. Nice job by Nico. His short jumps and is out at 7:56, so a 15-second difference between our runners through the first 2 worlds. Nico does have a cloud that Classic doesn't from the Hammer Bro, so we'll see how and when he uses that coming up. World 4 now. Alright, so Classic sees he's got a front row seat to the fort, so he's gonna take care of that and get the P-Wing. Alright, we're in 6F1 elevator fort. Because Nico has Raccoon, he could go for the double damage boost if he wants. Save himself a little time. Classic taking kind of a half-hearted effort at the clip, doesn't get it, he's just going to move on. We'll get his orb kill on Boom Boom. That's our second already in this match. Nico getting it in 8 fort. So nothing breaks that we can see, so Classic's going to take the pipe and he'll play 6-4-4, which is 3-5. Not quite the correct underwater stage. Classic, okay, I think, okay, he's gonna use a P-Wing here. Okay, like, thought that was a little odd of him, like, 3-5, that was a controller failure, but no, he's just gonna P-Wing his way through it, and, well, he still did it faster than Nico, I guess. Interesting choice of strat, though, by Classic. And the second fort is 3F2, away from its natural habitat. Nico's gonna have to play this Hammer Bro, the forced draw. Classic doesn't have to. But Nico gets a hammer for it, so again, could be valuable. World 2 and 3 are still in play. Nice job by Classic. Getting through 3F2. One of the easiest forts in the game. Classic gonna go for it? Nope. He is not interested in that hammer. Level 5 airship. Classic gets his P-speed up. Have no trouble getting through this. Let's see how difficult Iggy wants to be today. He has a weird hitbox for sure. Takes all 5 hits to get rid of him. Nico's trying to go for some P-speed strats there. Couldn't quite get it to connect though, so he's going to lose a little bit of time here. So 30 seconds difference now between the runners. We had a World 1 with triple fort action. Very nice. Classic in 6F2. He's going to play the fort. That could get him out of here in a linear fashion. We shall see. Answer is nope. We will play 1 fort, and it is the 1-1 spot, and it's 5F1. Takes the damage boost to keep his P speed, and gets into the second room at 294. Okay, it's all 3 forts are going to be played here. Classic's going to play 1-2, and it is 2-4. Nico, unfortunately, taking a death there. In 5F1, he's going to have to do it again. Classic successfully navigates 2-4. Nico taking a hit again to the disco waffle. All got hit, took a second death there. And manages to just slip past. Classics in 4F1. He's taking bottom route this time. Very nice job with Nico getting his P-speed strats, get him through the stage of 292. Classic in 7-9. Well, he got a leaf, so he'll be able to skip about a quarter of the stage, going up the left side here. Nico in 4F1 now. I wouldn't be surprised if Nico decides to use his cloud here on that where the 1-6 tile normally would be, and he'll skip a pretty long stage to boot, so works out pretty well for him if that's indeed what he decides to do. Nice job, Classic, getting rid of the Angry Sun. So our runners could actually be dead even going to the airship. Nope, he's going to play it. Classic takes on the giant hammer bro, gets rid of him, and gets a P-Wing for his efforts. World 3 airship. It looked like it was a thick Larry, but he only needed one hit, so it doesn't matter. So 1621 for Classic. Unfortunately, Nico taking a hit there, loses Fire Mario. But he'll get hits a leaf anyways. Alright, so we got 2, 3, and 7 to play. Now it's World 3. Again, a good spot to use that cloud if Nico chooses to do so. It's a free pipe check out of it. And Classic in 4-3, and trying to go for the P-Speed strats. Unfortunately, lost his footing and took some damage. But gets a star, so he sails through a good chunk of that stage. Nico grabbed the one at 17:12, so he's 51 seconds behind Classic. But again, has a hammer and a cloud. Classic doesn't. We shall see how he opts to use them. The hammer's not going to be much use here. Alright, so there's the fort. So there's the castle. So now... oh boy. And Classic gets 5-9, and Nico's going to have to play this too. If you had double cloud, you can't do that. You can't use the cloud here. So our runners are going to have to make do with the situation as it is. Classic takes an intentional hit there, I think. Nico sees the situation, and now Nico taking the 100 coin fine here. He can't, unless he's got a second cloud, he can't do this. Well, he's got a P-Wing, and he can do that. Classic playing a Carpet Fort, 6F3. Classic taking a couple of hits there through the opening room. Gets through it, though. That's going to take a look, and it was not the correct fort. He's going to have to play the other one. So he goes on to Air Force. Nico unfortunately hit the wall there, lost a chance to really run a nice stringing there. Almost got hit by a disco waffle too. Alright, so Classic is done with Air Force and will be on his way to the airship now. Gonna have to deal with a pesky hammer bro though. See what he gets out of this. And it's a star, so... Fortunately not getting a lot of help with the items like Nico has. Alright. Nico sees the board, sees he's got to go back. I think they could have checked if they, with the screen transition, but never mind that. Going to the mushroom house. Anyway, Classic in the World 1 airship with Wendy. Needs 3 hits, and she's a pretty bouncy one too, but no matter. Alright, chat. Worlds 2 and 7. What's it gonna be? What will be next, and what will be our next world? Evil Mercenary and Chibi are saying 7, Zero Wing, and Velocity, and Fanix and Fake Jester are saying 2. Alright, it is 7. Classic's gonna play the fort right there and take care of it. Nico with a P-Wing, unfortunately loses it, but does manage to get rid of Wendy. He grabs his wand at 22:27. He is almost a full minute behind Classic right now, but again, has items that can still be useful to him if he utilizes them. You know, the hammer could still be used in 2, the cloud, you know, wherever he gets a linear path, so it's closer than it looks, and that lock did not break anything, so that fort didn't break anything, and oh, it's a free pass. Wow. So a Jet World 7 here for our runners. After going through some fairly long worlds in a row, they get a rocket fueled one. Classic gets a hammer out of the deal here, and he has his tail. Unfortunately, we'll not be doing flying over the mast today, but still. Nico in 2 fort. And a one-hit Ludwig, so Classic on his way to World 2 at 23:49, so making really good time here. But Nico already has all of his items he needs, so he is not interested in dealing with the Piranha, so we'll get some time back there. As Classic is getting the briefing from the King on his way to World 2. Alright, so Ford in front. He opts to play it. Interesting decision. Would have been tempting to kind of take I'd be tempted to take my chances here myself, but nevertheless he moves on and is in Donut Fort. Very nice job by Classic. Get out your commands in chat, incidentally, if you got them. We got a wild Tanuki in the castle. So we have a hand stage. Whatever item they get out of this, if they find the other hand stages, it will be repeated. Nico is going straight for the hand stage. So if Classic, if this is not required, this fort was not technically required, Nico's caught up in a big way here. We're in 4-5 now with giant enemies. Classic expertly using the raccoon tail to get through most of the stage by hovering over it. Ooh, Nico, I don't think that was intended. Lost his tail and kind of got a little caught up there. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Well, it depends on where that other fort is, I guess, where that other lock is, and okay, so was not required. So Classic, the deficit is shrunk to about maybe 15 seconds now. So Classic and gonna be a bit of a scramble here, and this might be one fort. And it is. So he goes for the item. Nope, not interested, it looks like. He's just gonna play it through. Went for the clip a little bit there. Oh no, Classic! Held on to his P-speed and unfortunately takes a dip there. He's gonna go for the item this time, and so is Nico, for that matter. Nico, again, probably gonna use his cloud at this stage. He's now taking the lead here, and they're both gonna get their hammer suits. There's 1-4. It is the World 4 airship to close it out. Nice hover there by Nico, avoiding taking damage. So Nico in the lead at 28-10. Classic just finished off the hammer bro. He's going to be about 30-35 seconds behind now going into the World 4 airship. Alright, we got predictions of 4 and 2 bridges. Alright, we got Navy and Air Force up front, and is that vanilla as far as tiles go? 28.53 for Classic. Classic 43 seconds behind. Gonna have to scramble a little here. Took some damage there against Boom Boom. Nothing breaks there, so Air Force is 3F1. Door 6 fort. Again, both runners have hammer suits. Nico can't have the misadventures he did in game 1 where he took a death. Okay, the lock breaks. Nico's gonna go with the other pipe first. Doesn't see anything he likes, so he's gonna head back. See if this is a better call. I think he's hoping for a trip to the end here. Nope, other side of the dark maze, but he does find a pipe. Okay, there's a lock there in the 8 fort location. There's 8 fort. He's gonna go into the bottom right corner, finds a pipe. There's the other lock, so it's a free pass to Bowser if they can get to it. And it is! Nico has found it! It is all up to him now. Can he close this out? Classic continuing his checks. He's following Nico's path here. And Classic has found it. Got his hand. He's got a hammer suit. Nico's got his. It's just close enough. Nico goes for the clip, does not get it. Second try, no good. Third try, no good. He's still going. Classic's closing in. Fourth try, no good. Nico's gonna have to... That's... Okay, Nico's finally had enough. Classic is very close. Classic's like, no thanks, he's out of here. Alright, 2-pie. Nico having a little trouble here, gets his jump. Oh boy. Okay, but it's 5 hammers. Classic. Just gonna be just short here. Oh, Nico holds on and scores the 2-0 sweep with an official race time of 32:04. Classic 6 seconds behind, 32:10. Outstanding run by both players. Outstanding. Yes, indeed. So, Scarface will move on to take on Mitch Flower Power in round 2. Our runners will be joining us for an interview. See Scarface. We'll see if Classic's going to be able to join us. And we are joined by our winner of today's race, ScarfaceNico, to the chat. GG.
Thanks.
Well, you really laid on the drama there in Bowser's Castle in games 1 and 2. You had the missed jump in game 1, and then game 2 you just couldn't get that clip, and Classic is just getting closer and closer and closer to you. If you'd done it, I think 1 or 2 more times, Classic probably snipes that win.
Oh yeah, it seems like I backed off just the right moment.
Yeah, it was like 6 tries. It's 6 tries. It's like, man, it's like it was very close in game 2 throughout.
Yeah. Yeah, with the clip, you either get it first try or it's like 20 tries or whatever.
Yeah, we are joined by the TheClassicOne88 in the chat. GG, Classic.
I got left in the dark.
Well, the Scarface was going for that clip. 1 or 2 more tries, and we have a tie. We have a tie ball game at 1-1. So, but actually, what ended up being the difference maker was in World 2. Scarface, you had a cloud that you'd been holding on to for pretty much the entire race. You finally utilized it.
Yeah.
What ended up it ended up being 1-4, but you had held on to that from that early hammer bro you got. You had it, and Classic unfortunately did not, and that got you the lead, and you were able to hold it pretty much down the stretch there. But Classic led for most of game 2.
Oh wow. Yeah, I was waiting for a good level to use the cloud on, because I was thinking I wanted to use it at one point. I was like, what if I get what if I get 5-9, and immediately afterwards in World 3 I got 5-9, but I couldn't skip it.
Yeah.
To go back anyway.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I thought at first that was what you were gonna do. It's like, oh no, it's like, please don't do that. It's like,
yeah,
that would have been fatal. But
yep.
And so but yeah, Classic, very good play throughout, but you know, I don't think there were any like major outright mistakes. It was just, you know, those little 50-50 calls with the Hammer Bros and whatnot. You know, it seemed like that was, in this case, that was a bit of a difference maker.
Yeah, you know, there were a couple of things, but it's just stuff that's gonna happen when you play. I just think, you know, after the first match with all that stuff that happened, I lost a little focus. But what I just wanted great races, and we got some great races. So it's
Yeah,
gonna definitely be fun to
absolutely,
watch.
yeah.
Especially
Absolutely,
the
yeah.
second one.
Yeah, that second one, that was very, very good, especially at the end, because it was kind of like, it was kind of a medium speed seat, and then the switch flipped after that pretty much free World 7, where you guys got pretty much a free pass to the finish line.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, I always get lost in World 7, so whenever it's it's a free pass, I'm very happy.
Yeah, definitely. And now Scarface, as a reward for this, you get Mitch in round 2. Thoughts?
Wouldn't really call it a reward, but I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can do the same thing I did last year and beat the number 1
Yeah.
seed, but we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, and you did it last year, so no reason why it definitely couldn't happen again. Classic. I know you've been away from the rando for a little while, and you came back into it pretty much at the last second, but still made a very good showing for somebody who hadn't really, you know, done a lot of rando of late. Your thoughts on your play?
For the most part, for not training, practicing, or anything like that, and you know, just focusing on things in my life, and then just coming to play, I feel like I played really well, and I did more than I felt like I was going to do, so I'm okay with this.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a good way to go about it, and yeah, you know. I thought, yeah, especially game 2, you know, there might have been a little rust because I know some of us haven't played in a couple of weeks due to the break. But yeah, it's like game 2 is like that was really good. It just didn't go your way. But you know, if you do it again, who knows?
Yeah, it's only a few seconds. Gotta love those though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then well, yeah, so we got another race actually starting in half an hour here on Speed Gaming. Our first round 2 match between Ibuba 7, the 7th seed, and Stewie Cartman, the 10 seed, in what should be a very exciting match between two veterans of the Rando and the Mario 3 vanilla speedrun communities. So that'll be a really good one. So keep an eye out for that. And then going on right now on Speed Gaming 3, right now we have Dust Minion and Glutamic Acid going head to head. They should just about to be done with their first race. So keep an eye out for that as well. That should be a really good race between two good players. So, but yeah, thanks all for watching. We'll see you in about 20-25 minutes for more Mario 3 Rando action on this channel. And thanks to Diesel Pilot for stepping up and helping out here a bit while I was getting myself situated for a last-second commentary. And I'll be here for the Stewie Ibuba match as well. And again, GG's to Classic for a fine tournament, and GG's to Scarface. We'll be moving on to round 2 of this tournament to take on the top seed, Mitch Flower Powers. So we'll see you all in a little bit. right, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Tournament. We have our first round 2 match on tap today between two longtime veterans of the randomizer and vanilla communities. Ibuba 7, the 7th seed on our left, Stewie Cartman, the 10th seed on our right, in what should be a very exciting match. I'm Pro8007, very happy to be joining you, and on the mic with me today is High Flyer 28 TV. Welcome.
Hey, what's going on? I'm glad to be here. Just commentating yet another match. But this time, I'm glad to see the Speed Gaming is back up and going. So props to everybody, behind the scenes.
Yes, absolutely. And runners, get your predictions in for chat if you haven't already. For First World, if you haven't already. We'll get that going. And in the meantime, we'll do a quick background on our runners. Ibuba, the 7th seed, ran the tables, going 6-0 in Group K, actually defeating you along the way, High Flyer.
Yes.
But has been in the brackets every year he's appeared in the tournament and has come close to the semis a couple of times.
Yeah, we should be expecting. I'm hoping to see 3 games here, and I would not be surprised. These two are very good vanilla runners in SMB3 and very good at rando as well. So I'm hoping to see it.
Yeah, Ibuba's more experienced at the rando, but Stewie has definitely come a long way. This is, I believe, his 2nd tournament, and did very well in the SG Live tournament last year as well. So it's going to be very interesting indeed. And both runners getting a pretty easy Navy to start off with here. And we're on our way to 4-2 with a boss pass.
Stewie having a little hiccup here and a little bonking. Didn't do what Booba did, grabbing the power up and building P speed along, grabbing another block. So a little different strategy here from Stewie.
Yeah, that kind of goes hand in hand with some of those rando strats to kind of pick up as you go along, and that's actually a good vanilla strat as well. Ibuba having a little trouble in 1/6 beta to start off with here. Stewie actually picked up a Jugum Cloud.
Yeah, we're gonna see the fire set here from Ibuba 7, being able to jump over them off screen.
Stewie is gonna check the pipe. So is Ibuba, and not required. And Stewie is going to play the tower. Ibuba is going to play the levels. Interesting strat. I think he just realized, nope, got to go back. Yeah, he realized. So a good course correction there by Ibuba, but now Stewie has the lead here early on in this best of 3 match.
Yeah, depending on what those 2 levels could have been, it might have actually been okay to play them, but you never know what those 2 levels could be. So I think that's what Stewie recognized right away and just went for the twisty, no questions asked.
Yeah, 1-2 isn't so bad, but what is that 2nd level? Could be anything. If it's 5-9, then you really have wasted time. So overall, it's probably not a huge amount, but I think it's probably just enough to where the tower probably wins out on this one. And World 7 airship, no trouble for Stewie. He will be the first one out at 313.
Very nice P-speed strat from Ibuba.
And getting that jump is kind of tricky, going over that final mast. Let's go 335 for Ibuba, so just a 22-second difference here early on. What do we got for next world, chat? World 2.
There we go. World 2, nice. Desert
We
Hill.
got 2 forts and 2 locks right away. Stewie is an 8-2. I don't think he intended to actually take damage there, and we've got a vanilla Angry Sun. Ooh, almost got hit by the Angry Sun there.
Yeah, that's a very scary jump to make, but being Stewie, being a veteran at even the vanilla speedrunning, knows where to jump from that hill to land on that note block.
Yeah. And 3F2 in the middle of the desert, of course, because that totally makes sense.
Yeah. Invalid seed. Who rolled this seed?
That would be me.
Oh, no. Yeah, we're supposed to see this in World 8.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, my seeds, you know, tend to be a mix of, you know, either sneaky awfulness or just upfront awfulness. Alright, so we're gonna get a pipe check here from Stewie. Odds are there's nothing gonna be in the way, and there isn't, so a free pass to the finish here. World 5 airship. Ibuba has caught up a bit here. That he played 8-2 brilliantly to really gain some time back.
Ooh, tries to go for the fire kill, but misses a few, but it's okay. Gets it anyway. And looks like be 11 seconds behind, if I saw correctly.
Yeah, he's I got him at 12 seconds right now. So, what's our next world, chat? I'm gonna say 7.
1.
We're all wrong. It's 4.
Oh, yeah. Big Isle. Oh, double fire bro in water.
And a hammer, so could be useful come if World 6 has, you know, that requirement, and we have 8 forts.
Oh, since I was a little late to the party, what was the flag set chosen?
They're playing under Tourney Brack at controls.
Okay.
I think for game 1 and 2, I'm not sure if Stewie had made this determination, but I think he, you know, decided on it. Stewie's not going to be able to get this in one cycle. He lost P speed for too long. See if Ibuba gets it.
So far, so good.
Oh,
Oh, no.
He hit the deck there.
It looked like he tried to duck jump, and I think the down input just didn't register, because I personally know that does happen a lot, so I'm pretty sure that's what happened there.
Yeah. So that didn't do it, so they're gonna have to find that other fort.
Oh god.
Stewie trying to go for the fire kill on that giant bro, but he ain't having it.
No. He's just jumping right over them.
Oh, Ibuba, I guess, takes the lead then. Five, 3. Fire snakes and chomps, that's never a good sign. I'm gonna lag up the stream, something awful.
Okay, no boss pass at the end of that first room, but that doesn't mean boss pass won't be in the second room.
It's rare, but it can happen.
Oh, there comes the fire chomps from the other room. Oh, there they are.
Stewie's got to play it very carefully here because he's a small Mario.
Don't see a regular boss bass, but we see a Cheep that's acting like a boss bass.
Okay, Stewie going for the mushroom there. You don't see too many runners actually go for that. And he actually picks up his leaf at the same time, so he's back up to where he'd like to be. Got a chance here to actually get some time back on Ibuba because he has Raccoon Mario, so he'll be able to skip about half of this stage with P-Speed strats.
Yep, and there it is. Oh!
Had the lead, but lost it, and now he's just like just a handful of frames behind Ibuba. Both of them get fire kills in 6F2. Stewie is going to play the hammer, bro. Ibuba is not interested. And another hammer. Well,
That could come in handy in World 6.
World 3.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, scam hitbox from Iggy.
Yeah.
Alright. No scam hitbox for Stewie Cartman. Keeps the Fire Flower. It's not that far behind though. Still anyone's race.
Yeah, only 14 seconds, half of the ending fanfare. So yeah, definitely in good shape right now.
And speaking of World 6, here we are. Booba's gonna use that hammer that he had stored. Might as well.
An interesting choice. He skips one stage.
Yeah, and sees that the other two pipes are right there, so looks like this is gonna be a very long world. Oh! Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no.
Oh!
Booba does see the 10 tile, which is what the hand stage is, and didn't opt to go for the fort first.
It gets a P-Wing back there, so...
It looks like Booba's gonna skip this fort.
For now, I think he's waiting to see if there's actually intelligence. He got his hammer back, so that's good for him.
That just means it's gonna give Stewie a third hammer, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct, yeah. So we have World 2, we have 2 forts.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, back in World 5, Booba didn't play any of the Hammer Bros, so that's the one less hammer they could have had.
Correct, yeah. Still no visible hammer on the board here, or visible lock on the board, so I think Ibuba's gambling it's going to be in that square just before the final stretch. 1. Ooh, Ibuba taking a hit there. Stewie's got 2 clouds. Ooh, Stewie takes a hit there. Uba's in 6-7. Stewie's in 6-8, a couple of stages behind right now, but again, still has the advantage of having played the 4th, so we'll see shortly if that is indeed required after the 6-9 tile. We're having some trouble here in 6-8. He's trying to use these breakable blocks to give him some...
Oh no! I don't know what happened there.
Basically like getting caught in the spin dryer. It was right, like there were too many, I think, too many frames or something, too many pixels or whatever, but yeah, that's an unfortunate setback for Stewie, and Ibuba, even if he has to go back, is probably going to still have the lead here. Stewie dispatches the angry sun. Alright, moment of truth. I don't think he realizes it, unless I missed something. Stewie is going to have to go back. But at first, he has to play 7-7.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a make or break for either runner. Whoever's going to take this lead.
Ibuba successfully 2 cycles, the 2 star cycles, the 7-7, no problem for him. There it is.
Yep.
Yeah, this is going to cost Ibuba some time, because he has to go all the way back now. Luckily for him, it's not all the way back to the beginning. Oh no!
Oh wow.
Stewie lost his footing on the donut at the last second, and it fell, and he went right down the tube. So a costly death there for Stewie. The second in this whirl. 6-7 and 6-8 have both given him deaths, and fortunately, that is giving Ibuba a chance to really expand his lead here. So Ibuba is now heading to the airship. Stewie's still got 2 more stages to play. Oh no, Stewie again taking an unfortunate death there. That's his 3rd in this world, and I think he might be getting a little tilted here.
Oh. You hate to see it.
At this point, I'd start, honestly, cloud usage would not be out of order. You don't want to burn them on these stages. Almost 7 minutes for Ibuba there in World 6.
Yeah, if I'm gonna take a guess on the tilting thing, Stewie does seem like the person where, you know, death after death after death. It's definitely gonna get to him for sure. He just needs to, just take a step back and no, it's not the end of the world. Just gotta take things easy, and it's just unfortunate. A bullet bill, the piranha plant just coming out of nowhere.
So Ibuba could have gone for the item, but I think he's hedging his bets a little bit here because there are 3 forts in this world. You don't want to limit your routing and end up getting a really bad level as a consequence. Alright, so it did kind of a moot point there, so we're in 1-6 now.
Ooh, that fire chomp there. That would have been something if it would have got him right in the air.
Stewie is finally done with World 8 and World 6, and I'm sure he's relieved. That took 8.5 minutes, and he's almost 2 minutes back now of Ibuba. Very nicely done by Ibuba. Getting the top route to go smoothly. Unfortunately, that jump did not. Okay, Stewie, interestingly, is going for it. But it's not going to really make a difference because of the routing, but...
Yeah, I think Stewie still has a cloud, if I'm not mistaken. So Stewie sees that if this fort, or the fort broke, or made the pathway, he could just skip over 1F.
Yeah, you could skip over that, and you'd skip over 4-4, and 4-4 is a fairly long stage. It takes about 35 to 40 seconds. So, you know, he definitely gets a minute back and gets himself much closer in this, but, he goes bottom route. He has to contend with some, boos, but gets around them okay. Alright, chat, we have Worlds 3 and 7 still to play after this. What's the next one gonna be? Going for the fire kill. Unfortunately, got stun locked by a thick Larry. Luckily, did not result in a death. Stewie at the airship after double clouding is as you said, is gonna get a lot of this time back. He's only gonna be about 30 seconds back now. Yeah, just less than 30 seconds behind. So we head to World 6, which is 7. Got a cloud for their trouble. Alright, this is a one fort world. So, okay. Now they see where it is. Gotta get to the South Central Island. There it is. Ibuba's thinking about it. He's got 2 clouds to use. He is not going to use them here, though, and that's ultimately the correct move. Stewie is in 4-3 as well. Maintaining piece speed. Okay, finally run. No, he still holds on to it. And we got a sink here, folks.
Yeah, despite that, Stewie had to do a turn back to not get a fanfare, which is why Booba got out of the level earlier.
Stewie gonna try to go for the rogue kill, and oh, just not quite precise enough with his jumps. Alright, so
Booba's just gonna skip everything. Clouded and music boxed over the plant level. Let's see what Stewie does. I think Stewie doesn't have any more clouds, so we'll have to play this level, and it's 6-9. Oh no.
not the great, not the best, not the worst. But yeah, he's definitely losing time here. And I think he's... Oh, he does have a cloud. He does have the one he got from the princess, so yeah, but yet, just doing that... Oh, he's gonna P-Wing. Even better.
I thought he was just gonna play it over a small Mario and just try to get the wall jump, but yeah, that works too.
He's certainly capable of doing so, but at this point, just gotta move. You know, less time about that. Let's worry about that. So, he's using his music box.
All right, so looks like World 3 is gonna be the last world.
Yep, and only one hammer, so unfortunately no double hammer play, and this actually could be viable.
Yeah, because I think Stewie still has, unless I don't remember him using them, he should still have quite a few hammers.
Yeah, he should have enough for a double hammer play. I believe is underway in 7-4. Again, no guarantees, but based on that layout, at the very least, Stewie's going to skip 2 stages. Unless that fort in 3-2's location is required.
Oh, Booba's gonna cloud. Yup. Actually, I think Stewie's okay, because I think at the top, it's just a pipe, so Stewie can still get both forts. Doesn't have to worry about playing another level.
Possibly, yeah.
Wow, but this could be very, very interesting.
This is for game 1, basically. Both are in different forts. Stewie double hammered and clouded, so if he's right, he's gonna skip a ton of World 3.
It did not break the lock, so he might have the solution.
Stewie's got it, I think.
Oh. Still needs to find the pipe, though.
I think Stewie's kind of panicking. Booba's panicking a little bit. He's like, what do I do?
Yeah. Yeah, that other fort has to break the lock. Oh no, it's 7-5!
Both of them burned their clouds.
Oh,
Booba
no.
got the right call here.
Wow.
Booba's like, oh no.
Just don't get eaten by Boss Bass.
Well, again, he's got the right item for this stage.
Ooh. Stewie. Oh my god, that was close. No! Oh no, Booba! Oh no.
Sorry, Booba now is in real trouble here.
Stewie desperately wants this clip. It's not getting it. And gets it. I think on the 3rd try, 4th try. Oh,
Yeah.
that skips a good bit.
Ibooba also was... Oh, well, that didn't help. Ibooba got what he wanted, which was to get rid of Boss Bass and keep him fixed to the top spot. That's the main thing you want to have. Oh, Ibooba picked the wrong pipe there. Oh no, I think I know what he's going for.
Oh, Stewie can get this clip. He will take the lead.
Yeah, he already is in the lead, but
Yeah, he desperately wants this. There he is.
Ibooba just lost Big Mario, so now he's got to do this normally to get out of here. Doable, and the enemy set, apart from Boss Bass, isn't terrible.
I mean, unless he knew the shell jump trick you can do in this last part, yeah, he's gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, there's a way you can do a shell jump there at the very end, and you don't have to worry about making those blocks, but it is extremely difficult.
Yeah, it's not, Oh no!
Oh, no! Oh, hesitated with the Koopa there. Has to do that all over again. Oh, maybe he's hoping for... Oh, I thought he was going to play the Hammer Bro and hope for a cloud. That actually might have been an okay idea.
Well, I think he also realizes that he needs to do this, and he gets a mushroom out of the deal, but, yeah, Stewie is in absolute control here going to World 8.
Yeah, this is his race to lose now.
And, yeah, I think I'm fired from ever rolling Ibooba seeds again.
Do you want me to do the next one?
I think they're going to... I think he'll insist upon it. Alright, so Ibooba taking on the Hammer Bro, waiting for him to make a jump, and took a sweet time, and oh, he got hit.
Oh no. No! No! Chungus Bro just threw that snipe there at the last second and it puts him to sleep instead. I think Booba's just... I think he's... I don't know. It looks like he's just doing whatever at this point.
Yeah, he knows it's really bad for him right now.
Alright, we see one lock already, so maximum bridges there can be is 3 right now. And we see 7F2 right off the gate.
Yeah, other forts still in play. 4F2, 5F2, 6F1, 7F1, Air Force, and Super Tanks.
Alright, Stewie makes his way through 7F2, which is, you have to do it no matter what, and there's 2 pipes. It did not break the lock, so that's always a good sign.
That it definitely means that you won't have to be coming back here again. Oh
no!
Oh
no! No, no! Oh no, Booba's just not having good times with 7-5. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't make it so that Boss Bass try to gobble him up earlier so he can then go around it.
Unfortunately, he didn't get the item he was looking for either.
Oh god.
He was hoping for a flying item. He got a frog suit instead.
Wouldn't that be something if that Chungus Bro had a cloud?
That would have probably saved him, but at this point, yeah, it's just been Murphy's Law writ large in this seed. Stewie getting the lay of the land here. He's a lock, so...
Seen 2 locks so far. Ooh, skips the hand stage.
Super tanks.
Oh, Booba was able to get a leaf here. Oh, but get gobbled! Oh no! I feel so bad for Booba right now. Oh my god, this is just terrible. Oh, I hate those jumps onto the Chungus Bros.
Well, he's got a P-Wing now, so...
Yeah. Oh, Stewie's gonna go back around and get swallowed up by the hand, and it's 7-9. Oh, we have the Patui enemy set. He's just... Nope, he's not gonna play it.
I don't blame him. Just get out of here.
Oh, well.
Do we set it... Ibuba set it up correctly, so we shouldn't have any trouble with this enemy set. Stewie just, like, I don't want to play this.
Yeah, Booba cannot lose this P-Wing. There it is,
No.
okay.
Stewie is like, did you not hear my note the first 4 times? Like, okay, fine. See, you finally heard him.
Alright, Booba's gonna get past, finally. Wow, that was... 7-5 is just a... It's just a heartbreaker for some runners.
It can be.
And we're getting a raid from Fear on Burgundy. Thank you for the raid. You are catching at the tail end of Seed 1, looks like, if Stewie can lock this up. Best 2 out of 3. Oh no, Booba, he missed the block, and he's gonna go down the shaft of shame.
Yeah, I think that pretty much is the final exclamation point on this seed for Ibuba.
Yep, and Stewie finds Fort Knox, takes a dip into the Marinara, and equips the P-Wing. Wants no business on finding a Tanuki. Oh my god, Booba has too many sprites on screen, can't grab the ice block.
All forts are accounted for now to the finish.
Booba making his way to the castle. Stewie, I think Stewie has the solution by now. It seems like he's played at least 3 forts already.
He's played all 4. We've had
Okay.
Piranha Fort, Fort Knox, 5F2, and Super Tanks.
Okay. So it's just a matter of finding the pipe.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Booba's nightmare is over 12 minutes later.
Oh, and the gatekeeper is the fake tank. Has to be played. And it's just... Yep, the mode of tears. Oh. 2 Big Berthas. Just 1 bridge was needed. Alright, Stewie getting the top clip there. In case if there's a boo, won't have to worry about a boo following him. Let's see if he gets the most important clip first try, and yes he does! He gets it. Well done.
So it'll just be a matter of 5 hammers to Bowser's head, and Stewie will be up 1-0 in this best of 3 match. In spite of all of that, a long seed for our runners here. They No short. After a pretty quick start, it got long in a hurry. Really finishing with an official race time of 38:46.
Say Booba's gonna finish out the seed. Decides not to play the regular fort level.
And Iboba has actually just forfeited game 1 here.
Okay.
I think he's had quite enough of this, so he's just gonna take the L and move on to game 2, where we'll be rolled by somebody not named me. So
Yeah, I'm waiting for the flag set from Stewie Cartman.
all right, so sit tight, and we'll be ready starting game 2 of this best of 3 tilt soon enough. And we'll see you all in a couple of minutes.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We are getting ready for game 2. Hopefully, everybody was able to get a drink, use the bathroom, maybe get a quick snack. We should be getting started any moment.
Yeah. Stewie it was back and forth for a large chunk of the race, and then World 3 happened in more ways than one. And Stewie did the double hammer and cloud play to bypass a large chunk of World 3, and then 7-5 basically, hit Stewie over the head with a folding chair. So, and oh boy. Right into the fire on this one with 6-6 leading off.
Oh, Stewie is known to do some crazy shenanigans in this level.
Well, Booba is going to be playing it pretty tight, I think, after what happened in first seed.
Oh wow, this enemy set is not great at all.
Booba might have had the right idea here, just getting a mushroom just to give himself a potential damage boost if he needs it, but he's definitely playing tight right now. Just waiting out the blooper chain.
Okay, only one piranha. Okay, just one piranha. That's not bad, but two, that could be a little tricky.
And the one added benefit is since they're in World 1, those piranhas are only going to shoot one fireball because of the way how the programming in this game works. So it's not as bad as it were, say, World 2. Then things could get really dicey, but so it worked out pretty well. And it did break the lock up front, so a Jet World 1 to start off with.
Booba almost taking damage there, but makes it through with the tail. Stewie gets a hammer from the bro fight, and we get the World 3 airship. Let's see how many hits Larry will give us. Wow, very nice P-speed.
Yeah, getting P-speed in World 3 is one of the harder ones to do. And we got a thick Larry, but he's only a one-hitter.
Wow. Alright, since Stewie has the lead, we'll give him the audio.
Yeah, we don't have... I guess Stewie forgot to reset his timer, but it was a 220 wand grab for Stewie and 244 for Ibuba. Alright, so World 6, 3 of the 4 pipes up front, and okay, so that hammer could be useful now, but we'll see what the map looks like after they do the screen scroll.
Stewie almost getting eaten up by Boss Bass there by the power-up. Oh.
Booba actually went for the other level. He gets a redemption shot at 5-2 here, and is successful this time. Alright, Stewie, so that 4th pipe is in 6-5's location, so they'll skip one level here. Hard to see it being worth it, but especially under these controls, because hammers do break locks. Stewie opted to play Tourney Flags 2, no end card, but hammers do break lock. So, hammers have a little more importance here, potentially, because of what else they can do. gonna have to play that forward unless they really want to burn the hammer right now. I don't think either of them do.
Booba was deciding.
He was giving it some thought, but ultimately made, I think, the correct choice. And
Yeah, I would assume that fort does break that law because I don't think there was another fort in on the first start. So yeah, it would have to because there would be no other way to make progress without of course, having a hammer.
again. They had an angry sun the last time, but no angry sun this time. Cheap at the very end, though. Booba, like, I knew, like, he was just like, okay, just do it smart, don't do anything. Oh! Okay, Booba took damage going for the jump, but gets through it at least. Oh, Stewie getting the clip there in 6F3, so he's going to bypass a large chunk of this stage.
Oh, yeah. That's probably one of the hardest clips to do in the game, as we call the floor clip. Saves you about 7 seconds skipping the elevator room.
Yeah, and that definitely a nice boost, or big confidence boost for Stewie there. Moves on to 1-6.
Yeah, and the fact that he went for it having Fire Flower, that's that's pretty risky.
He is very well practiced at that clip. I've seen him attempt it, and definitely not afraid to go for it. Could have an easy go of it with Lemmy in World 1's airship.
Alright, chat, what do we think is going to be World 3? We got 1 and 6 so far. Got a few 2s, a few 3s. I'll say 5. I usually like to say 5 for last, but I think 5 will come up. No, it is World 2. Oh, Booba's juggling the bouncy balls with Lemmy here.
Stewie using his hammer right away, and he's going to double hammer his way and bypass a large chunk of this world altogether. He's on to 6-2 now. That's the difference. That could be the difference between hammers breaking locks and not breaking locks. Booba has the same, and he is going to do this. He is going to follow a Stewie there and just bypass all of this.
Oh yeah, essentially skipping 4 levels.
Like 6. They skipped 6 stages with 2 hammers. So, yeah, definitely worth it. And Booba using a P-Wing and sticks 2.
Very nice fire kill from Stewie. Almost takes the damage from the Cheerio there. And Booba's gonna go for a Hammer Bro fight. And it is a Fire Bro. Oh, only gets a mushroom.
He did the same one as Stewie, and I think just to get an item, but doesn't come up away with anything valuable. So he's still going to be about 40 seconds behind here. Maybe more, because Stewie got to use P speed and had a fire kill. Ooh, 7-1. Always a fun stage. But Stewie got out of there in like 5 tries, I think.
Oh, and if Booba enters it with the tail, it's gonna be a little more trickier for Booba.
And it's sub-pixel perfect now, but I don't know. I think it'll be okay with it. And they did get a cloud incidentally from the princess, so. Oh, I thought almost had it there. Ooh. Kitten, he's just missing every single time there. Oh.
Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna eventually go inside the door and just use the mushroom that he got from the Hammer Bro.
He's still going at it here.
Yeah, with each miss, that's just increasing Stewie Cartman's lead by another few seconds.
By like a minute at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to just
just go losses at some point. Yeah, he's already gone through a third of the timer here, and I think for Booba this is probably just like the final frustration, and since World 3 getting him again here.
But this time it's not even an enemy. Oh, he finally gets it.
Unfortunately, that was about 30-something tries, so.
Oh, Stewie's gonna find 7-5.
He's got a cloud. I think he's gonna use it.
Wait, what?
Or try to.
Interesting. I wonder why he purposed. Oh, probably to get underneath easier.
Yeah.
I don't know, because now he can't clip unless he gets a mushroom.
Correct.
Well, there it is. Either that or it might have just been an accidental jump and just ended up hitting the Paragoomba. Wow. Nice first try. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow. Very nice. Second try.
Just gonna take a look at the board here.
We're gonna see a music box from the Double Chungus Bros. Alright, Stewie found the way to the castle.
As expected, it was behind that lock, so no surprise there.
Booba getting a star from this bro fight.
Oh, Stewie actually didn't have to play 7-5 at all. He just did. Right, Booba actually gonna get some time back here. So very sharp thinking there by Booba. That's not so sharp, unfortunately.
Oh, we're seeing 3F2 in World 5, so invalid seed as usual.
Taking a hit there at the end of 3F2 against Boom Boom. Alright, so that created the bridge. Now, how long is it going to take to get there? Not as long as you would think, apparently. So about a 90-second difference between our runners going into World 5 here. Another Jugum Cloud.
You get a frog suit from the princess there. Would have been perfect for this first fort. Alright, Stewie's gonna make his way to the castle. Let's see what Iggy has in store for us.
World 5 airship.
Nope. And we're not gonna know because Stewie did a fire kill.
27. So 5 or 7, chat. What's it gonna be as our last worlds? A lot of people, people starting to say 7. Now we got a few saying 5 here, and the answer is 5. So 7 is vanilla 7.
Stewie will be able to do the speed run strat here with the tail.
No problem. This is worth a pipe check just to see. Okay, not paradox pipe, so I don't have to worry about taking 100 coin fine. Yep, straight shot. And paradox pipe is going to help them skip a large chunk.
Opts to do the fort, which is 5F2.
Good choice. I think I would have just, I myself, I think I've done it. I think he was kind of hoping for 1 fort so we could maybe get an item out of it.
Does the meme clip or meme pipe entry. Oh god, we got a marathon on Stewie's side.
Those bros are copulating again.
Is Roy our boy today? We may not know. Stewie might do another fire kill here. Yep, and he sure will. On to World 7 Stewie goes. Boo was gonna do the same thing, do a pipe check.
And he sees it, and yep.
Sees that it's free.
He's gonna cloud. And that's a good choice, just because they both have 2 of them. You might as well start using them because you're not guaranteed of anything in World 8. All right, so we got a lock and 3 pipes. 2 are accessible, 1 is not.
Ooh.
One is nowhere.
So the other one has to go somewhere. That isn't a dead end. Oh god.
Yeah, this is not ideal, but they're stuck with it, so.
Yeah, unless even if they had a hammer, that other that pipe that was blocked by the lock could just end up to the other dead end.
Good. So 52-second difference now between our runners.
Oh.
Or 2 with fire nippers, always a fun time, and cheap.
Oop, Stewie missing the pipe there. That's okay.
Kind of a rocky 7-3, 4-2, excuse me. Our boob is in 7-3 now.
Oh no!
Booba lost control and takes a dip in the gap there.
Yeah, it looked like a drop input there or something. And Stewie using the pause buffer to avoid taking damage to the little nippers coming out of the pipes there.
1. We have a little trouble getting that fire flower.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so that takes care of the lock, so linear draw here.
Ooh. Come across 1F. Not sure what this is gonna do.
This could be just, I think, just to maybe give him more choices than anything else, but,
Yeah, Stewie's gonna go for the item, and it's a Tanuki suit. Well, we'll see where this lock is. It could have been the one in the beginning? No? Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure that's the one in the beginning.
yeah. So, alright, so, gonna use this cloud here, did not use his music box, that'll put that piranha to sleep.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was gonna do.
So did I.
He had 2 music boxes, too. Oh, he gets a hammer instead. Okay. Stewie knows something we don't.
That could be big. I mean, hammers, again, have limited utility in World 8, about bridges, potentially, but you never know. Google's not going to have that advantage, but he has closed the distance on Stewie here. They're back in the same stage.
Yeah, the only way that he... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
Oh, thick Ludwig here. 3 or 4, yep, a 5-hit. 5-hitter Ludwig.
And Stewie was fortunate. He could have been stun locked there.
Ooh, Booba could have actually gotten that fire kill if he shot a few more fireballs first for that first stomp. And gets
Got
the
him.
fire kill anyway. Nice.
So 15 seconds separating the runners, but Stewie does have a cloud and a hammer. No, I think he has a cloud and a hammer, yes.
Alright, everybody. How many bridges? How many bridges? I mean, a way that Booba can could come back a little more is if Stewie wasted time getting that hammer and there ended up being 4 bridges.
Well, that would be, that's unlikely, but we lead off with Navy, so linear start here.
Navy's a good sign, in my opinion. Usually Navy is
Oh, they got
required.
a cloud. They got a cloud from Bowser for the card, so we'll see if that actually has any value here. Again, unlikely, because there's only 3 tiles where it's actually can be used, 8-1, 8-2, and 8-4. And the odds of 8-4 not actually getting clouded are pretty remote.
Speaking of which, there's 2 right there, right next to each other.
8-2 could be clouded in the right circumstance.
Yep, Stewie's gonna go scouting a little bit, see... If I saw correctly, there was at least 1 lock, and there's
Alright.
2.
There's a lock, so he's getting to skip some decent chunk here.
Oh my god, it's free!
Wow!
It is absolutely free. So Navy could have been another lock.
Right, Booba, that hammer in World 7 pays off, and Stewie, it's all his to lose now.
Oh no, but Booba doesn't know this.
Nope.
Oh no. Wow.
So Stewie was more aggressive with the items today, and it pays off.
Yeah, Booba could have definitely closed the gap if he would have had that hammer as well, because he does have the fire flower. He could have potentially been able to get a fire kill instead of Stewie having to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, even then, that's not gonna offset the and Stewie getting sniped there by the laser statue.
Yeah, as long as Stewie doesn't get scanned by these fireballs, he should be able to take this just fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
That will do it. And Stewie sweeps Ibuba. Move on to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, Stewie really wanted this match. I think he's been wanting this revenge since Booba took a victory from him in the points tournament.
Well earned as he finishes with an official race time of 30:25. This will be the second straight year Stewie Cartman has made the quarterfinals. He got there last year and was defeated in 3 games by the eventual champion, the Hacksaw.
Alright, we are joined by Stewie Cartman. GG's and congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow.
I'm really surprised I won both seeds because I feel like I played so poorly in race 1.
You know, race 1 certainly was throwing some stuff at both of you, but ultimately the difference was 7-5. Ibuba just had a horrific time of it. And you also had the added benefit of double hammering and clouding.
I thought that double hammer in World 3 was going to do something. Because
Yeah.
I thought I was behind after 4-5 and or something else that tripped me out.
Yeah, World 6 was giving you the business, that's for sure. But, you know, overall, but yeah, and then you pulled it out, and yeah, World 8 was, you know, nasty, but
Yeah, that was a doozy.
I'm sure you were thinking, like, probably around the 35-minute mark, like, where's that GG?
Yeah, I was waiting for him to finish.
Yeah.
So I kept
And
looking
then-
over at race time, and I'm just going, how is he not done yet?
Yeah, and then game 2, that was you, it was all decided really in World 7. You played the Piranha, he didn't. You got the hammer and basically bypassed everything. Now Ibuba's just getting here
man.
now. That's what did it. Ibuba had actually closed the distance because World 3 was kind of giving him some hassles again. 7-1 was not particularly kind to him, but you were able to pull away with a pretty convincing win there. It was only 15 seconds difference going into World 8.
7-1 hates everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he pretty much at first he entered with the tail, and
Oh no.
he even though he grabbed the mushroom from the bro prior in the previous world, he just kept going with it, trying to clip with the tail, and like 30, 40 almost 40 tries later, he finally got it.
Ibuba has
You hate to
indeed
see it.
finishes, and yeah, he's he has officially forfeited, but he roughly finished around 33:50, so we'll give him that.
Oh, the memes.
Yeah, hit the forfeit button, and then fell into the pit after killing Bowser.
So yeah, but no, overall, I mean, yeah, the first seed was kind of a seesaw match, and then yeah, Ibuba led for a decent chunk of it, but then yeah, 7-5 completely the hammer play, and then 7-5 swung the race, and then the Piranha stage is what decided it here.
I thought that was a teak seed for a second.
And we are joined by Ibuba7 in the chat. GG, Ibuba.
GG's
GG.
Hey guys, GG's Tui, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's 5 sucks. Sorry.
Yeah.
Boba 7.5 is trash and vanilla anyway, so
It is. It always is.
Yeah, and game number 1, that was pretty much it, and then also Stewie had extra hammers that he was able to utilize from Hammer Bro fights, so he skipped a large chunk of World 3 anyways.
Yeah, actually that's what I thought, that Stewie had hammer for either World 3 or World 8. So it was World 3.
That's what happened in game 2. That piranha that you skipped, unfortunately, did have a hammer.
Of course.
I was debating on whether or not to play that, and I'm like, I know if I don't, it's gonna have a good item, so just take the time penalty and see what it has.
Oh, it is good to play Bros and Piranha Plants when hammer break locks, I think. I don't play all of them because you can also get that backfire. So I only play some of them, but I got unlucky this time apparently.
I really want to know where that pipe there was that pipe that was locked right away in World 7. I really want to know where that went, because I feel like it went straight to the exit, but since the other fort was 1F, it didn't break that lock. Or since I got the item.
Yeah, I thought about the same. Exactly. I mean, I don't know, but I think that was it.
Yeah, no, we've never quite got an answer on that one, but yeah, going into World 8, it was 15 seconds between you two going into World 8, so yeah, that hammer did absolutely make an enormous difference. If the hammer was not in play, it would have been really close, I think.
Yeah, that hammer was everything on World 8, definitely.
Yeah, and
I thought I was behind going into World 8, and then I break that lock, and then I see a free World 8. I'm like, there's no way.
No, I 7-1 took me like, I don't know, 25, 30 tries.
7-1 sucks.
Everything in this game.
Yeah, we were surprised you just didn't go in the door and equip the mushroom that you got from the world prior from the bro fight.
I thought about it, but I mean, it's always the decision, right? You are there, and you are always thinking maybe the next one. There is a point where when you are, well, if I die and I get the power up and I get back in, maybe it take me more time. So maybe I just stay. So I don't know. It's like everything on randomizer. I think it's like a coin toss, and anything can happen. I got unlucky this time.
You got sub-pixeled like 4 or 5 times, so it's like it was there. The game just wasn't giving it to you.
Definitely. I think at the beginning my jumps were on point. After a while I started missing, but at the beginning I think every jump was on point, but I just got unlucky. But it is what it is, right? GG's Tui again.
Thank you.
Yeah, and with that, Ibuba, unfortunately, an exit for you in this tournament. Your thoughts on your overall play in the tournament?
Mine was awful. It's a tournament. We're talking about randomizer, which I feel the worst. You know, I usually feel very confident, especially on the group stages. But not this time. This time, even I went 6-0 on group stages. I never felt confident, never felt comfortable with my skills. I mean, I was watching everybody practicing and getting better, Stewie included. So I knew every match could be my last match, and well, this time was it. It's just lack of practice, but I've been feeling very discouraged to practice randomizer, honestly, because it's always like a coin toss in the end, especially when you make it to the brackets. It could be like one decision what decides who wins.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where, you know, you're after a while you kind of feel like you're almost running against your instincts, and it definitely can become like a vicious circle as far as that goes. So I definitely feel that you're there. But
Exactly.
and Stewie, you get to move on to the quarterfinals for the second straight year. Your opponent at this stage is TBD, but it'll either be True Hyper Mario, Gimp Extreme, who play tomorrow, and the winner of that will play Mini Guy at the 2 seed. Your thoughts on any one of these three
It's
being your draw?
that's a tall order, even for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember who knocked me out last year. I don't.
I checked
think it was-
that. It was
I think it was.
Haxor.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he got you in 3 games. I think you're the only person to actually beat him in last year's tournament.
I remember last year I was having problems with my EverDrive too.
Mm,
So I'm sure that threw me off a bit.
it might have, but well, you might get depending on how this goes, you know, you might get a rematch with them. You're both on the same side of the bracket, so it could be a semifinal rematch.
Yeah.
But we got a ways to go before we get to that point. So yeah, again, GG's to both of you, and good luck, Stewie, in your eventual quarterfinal match.
Thank you.
As far as the main tournament goes, we only have one other match on the schedule right now, and that's tomorrow between Gimp Extreme and True Hyper Mario at 7 p.m. Eastern. We have one more round 1 match to get through. The 9 seed Teeks has got to take on the 24 seed the Bagler. That is at this stage TBD as far as timing, but it should be sometime this week. And the winner of that will play the 8 seed Human Mustard in round 2. So, but the rest of apart from that, the round 2 matches are locked in. Mitch Flower Power, the top seed, will take on the 17th seed ScarfaceNico in round 2. The 4 seed Paradox 64 will take on the 13th seed Tapatio J. Should be a really good match. 2 players who have been in the brackets every single year. The 5 seed, myself, Pro-A007, I'll be taking on the 12 seed Europsilis, which should be a really good match, and actually a rematch of some group play matches from 2021. And we just got a final. The Haxor, the 3 seed, will be taking on the 19th seed Glutamic Acid, who beat Dust Minion 2 games to 1 on the match that was on SpeedGaming 3. So congrats to Glutamic Acid for moving on. I believe this is his 2nd straight year in the round of 16. And congrats to Dust for making it to the brackets once again. And then we have the 6th seed 6th seed Macobra 52 taking on the 11th seed DLP 316. So lots of matches on the docket here. So, but yeah, so that'll do it for us. But thanks again to SpeedGaming, and thanks to Highflyer for joining me kind of last minute here for this second match of the day.
No problem. No problem.
Right.
And I'll see everybody in the Challenger Cup later tonight at 9 o'clock.
All right, sounds good. So thanks all for watching, and again, if you haven't already, give our runners a follow. Ibooba7 and Stewie Carbon. You give myself Pro-A007 and Highflyer28 a follow as well. So we'll see you all hopefully for some of these Challenge Cup races tonight, and have a good one all.
See
Have a good
ya.
one, everyone.
Bye.
See ya. GG's, guys.
GG's.